Good evening, my beautiful people of the San Fernando Valley. Thank you for tuning into the A18's very own Radio Lean, KROJ 101.5 FM, streaming out of the beautiful city of San Fernando. You just got done listening to, I guess it was Las Comadres, but Las Comadres, Voces Unidas. And we are now beginning the second segment of the night, The World According to Alex Infinity. My name is Alex Infinity. I'm your host. I'm joined alongside my good friend, business partner, and the beautiful, ever reliable Daniel Molina.
Hello.
Yep. And today we have a very special guest. I know all our guests are special, but today is a little extra special. We're joined by the illustrious, the magnificent, the odd star himself, Daryl Salad, everybody.
Hello. How is everyone doing?
Doing good.
Illustrious. I like that word choice.
And Daryl also has their co-creator friend.
I have one of the producers on the album, Steven Herrera, with me.
Howdy. Hello.
Yeah, Steven.
Howdy.
Well,
thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
thank you for having me.
I'm super excited. I've been looking forward to this, especially you guys. For those who at home aren't aware, Daryl just released their album number 3.
Technically, I guess.
Their third album, brand new album. Either way, Odd Star came out. Was it like 2 weeks ago now? October 24th.
24th, yeah.
How's it been?
It's been good. I've been getting a lot of good reception. I mean, we've been listening to it for like the past 2 years, so it's fun having other people just being able to hear their reactions to it, being able to like hear their experiences listening to the album, and then them telling me their favorite song and everything else like that. I know you told me you really liked I picked the Thornless Rose, right?
Yeah.
And then before the album came out, you claimed Call You in the Dark.
Yeah. For the context for people at home, Daryl had a album listening party the same night. It was like the night that the album dropped.
Yeah. It was the Thursday before, so the 23rd.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
West Coast, so we get that 9 p.m.
9
drop.
p.m. drop, so it's simpler.
Yeah, I had the privilege of being there. It was really cool. You know, you got to play the whole album in full, and then you were joined on stage by Steven and some of your other the creators and stuff on the album.
Yeah, the other creators, Jesse Cortez, Noah Unterberger, Dan Durant, and Jackson Rao.
Yeah. They couldn't make it today, but we're here with the odd star himself.
Yeah, I'm excited. This is so sick.
Yeah, no, man. So I kind of wanted to do this in a couple ways. One, I wanted to start off just like getting to know you as an artist, kind of like how you've gotten to this point, and then talk about the album specifically. And I got a little quick fire round questions at the end. So.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's for both of you. You guys. So, first of all, let's start out. How did you two meet? How do you guys know each other?
Ooh. We've known each other since high school.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, most of the people that worked on this project I've known since like high school. And we've always been like in music together. Like I've met them in band.
You were in jazz band.
Yeah,
I was in jazz band. I played the saxophone.
You were a sax player?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So were you singing at the time too, or that was just like...
No. I was playing the riff of Thrift Shop by Macklemore like all the time. So
that's not the was it the Sexy Sax Man or whatever?
No. That's a throwback. That's a throwback right there.
No, not that one.
That's a child of the internet right there.
For real.
But dang, that's cool. So you guys met in high school. What year did you guys graduate? You guys were in the same class? Or?
I graduated in 2016. He graduated in 2017.
Okay, I'm 2017 too. Dang. So then, before, like, you were in jazz band in high school, but like, were you already around music before that, or was that something you just kind of jumped into, or how did that start?
I guess I was just around music. Like I was also in band in like middle school and all that stuff. But I was mostly like doing a lot of film in high school. Like I was really focused on film and everything, like creating short films, writing scripts, all that stuff. It didn't really like around like my senior year of high school, I started really getting into like music production, actually like down pirating Logic.
Hey, that's funny, dude. Me too, man.
Pirating
That started
Logic.
for me. That's so
Yeah.
fun.
I paid for it later. Don't worry.
Same here.
I paid for it later,
Uh-huh.
and like actually like playing around and like making just my own beats and learning how to record with like a rock band microphone, kind of thing. Like plug in the USB and then put the sock over it, so it's like the pop filter and everything like that.
Man. Everyone starts some way like that. The USB mic.
Yeah, buddy.
And it was really cool because like we kept connected like after high school, like me, Noah, and Jesse, and then at some point they started working on creating their own studio, the Honda House, which you've been to, you've been there. And from there we started like working together as a band for this new project, starting to like write the songs together, like arrange them, rehearse them, and actually record them live in our own studio.
You talking about that's for Oddstar?
For Oddstar.
Okay.
Well, Topos was the first song that we did like together, kind of thing, and then from there we started working more and more towards like making demos late at night and like polishing up the sound, the production, and everything like that. And then we spent like 2-3 months recording the whole album.
That's so cool, man. I remember you guys got to talk about that a little bit at the show. And I thought that was so interesting, like, making the songs and then recording them, like, or like you said, polishing them at the end. Like, that's so cool. I've never really been a part of that, but, like, was that something you always wanted to do or just kind of happened?
It was definitely, like, a new experience for me because I've always been making music where it's, like, we got, like, the beat first and everything, and then I write the lyrics afterwards and then we record on top of it. But this was a whole different thing because we wrote the songs from the ground up, music, and then polishing that, making sure we got the right arrangement. It was mostly like sometimes it would be like late night sessions with me, Jesse, and Steven, just like making random demos like at night, and then we're like, oh, this sounds like it could be something.
Okay, so then are there like songs that didn't make the cut too?
There's definitely like not like full finished songs, but definitely ideas that we didn't like take forward with us, kind of thing.
So what's that like then? When you're in the creative, like the process of creating this project. I know I said we're gonna talk about the project later, but whatever. So
I started talking about it, so I'm like, I'm sorry.
I love it, dude. Let's go with the flow. Like, at what point are you like, oh, this is gonna be this album? Here's the name. Like, is it from the jump you start with that, or how does that work for you?
We started like just creating demos, and like we kind of realized that there's a cohesive sound that we're building towards with every like session that we're having, every chord that we're recording. Like most of the stuff came from like just like Steven like just jamming around, like playing around like randomly, and I'm like, wait, let's focus on that and see what we can build up with that. Because Steven just be like noodling all the time.
I do be noodling. I do be noodling. Yeah, I mean, some of the songs on the album, like La Di Da, I wrote like the acoustic part when I was like 16. Because when I was like 16, I was always a part of like the Ventura kind of scene out there. I was started in a punk band, and then after that, kind of just did my own thing. And then I just had all these demos. And one day he just asked me, and I was like, yo, we can do something. Why not? And so, yeah.
Yeah, and then we made all like 5 of us made Oddstar. Like, it's definitely like an album that I've been trying to make since I was a kid. Yeah. Even way before I got into music, kind of thing. What do you mean by that? It's definitely like an album I would want to hear as a kid, kind of thing.
So do you feel like with your previous stuff, it wasn't quite there yet, or what?
No, it wasn't that. It was like it was still like stuff. It's still music that I enjoyed making. It's still those are definitely like moments of my life that that are definitely just captured in there, and they really showcase who I am as a person around that time, kind of thing. But I think Oddstar to me personally is just my like just overall like person in general, kind of thing. Like definitely, and also just the sounds of it, like. It's stuff I've grew up listening to. It's stuff like, you know, how people would like make their own clothes and everything because that's the clothes they wanted to wear. Yeah. You know, that's the clothes they wanted to see like in stores and everything when they were growing up. This is like the album I wish I heard growing up, kind of thing.
That's awesome, man. Actually, that's funny. I wrote down some questions kind of like, you know, just in preparation in case whatever. And some of what I was thinking about was like, yeah, how did your upbringing or like growing up inform like who you are today as a person and like as a musician, obviously? So that's interesting to say that this album is something you feel like you said your childhood self would have, or you wish your childhood self would have had. But like when you were a child self, like what were some of the songs or albums or musicians that you were listening to that maybe influenced or inspired some of the songs and the music behind this?
Around my household, my mom would always blast like Evanescence.
Wow, okay.
And like Panic at the Disco and Fall Out Boy and Blink 182 around the house. And she would also play like Juanes, Rake, Hombres He, and Luis Miguel all the time. Okay. That's her dude. That's her man's.
Yeah.
I have a question. Which part of the valley are y'all from, or which parts do y'all come from?
Well, we come from Simi.
Simi, okay.
Yeah. So but we've always been like around in the valley too. Like I would say like I'm more valley than 805.
For sure. So
is
Simi
considered? Gonna be upset with that?
I don't know.
Is Simi's considered 805?
Yeah.
Interesting. So that's why you had mentioned the Ventura.
Yeah. See, like that's kind of the yin and yang between me and Darian and stuff. I guess it's just that. I mean, I was very heavily into like the Ventura scene. Like, we were just talking about it on the way in that, like, I really would put on shows when I was a teenager, and it was just something that I liked doing, so I wasn't really thinking about it. But now I'm just like, that's pretty cool. And then like now seeing how it is, like, it's crazy how big the 805 scene is, and now now like I said, when I joined forces with Darian, playing Outstruck out here, it was just a festival that our homie Martin would throw.
That's a rematch.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, that's
shout out Martin, man.
Literally shout out Outstruck. But yeah, that was probably the first time I played out here in the valley, and then we did more shows there. And honestly, it's pretty cool. Just meeting all the cool people, all the good musicians. Like, there's a lot of good people out here, man. Like, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So then, actually, that makes me curious too. Like, when you were growing up when you played sax, you said, like, do you feel like that it still exists in your music and stuff?
Yeah.
Like,
if you hear it a little bit on Fall Apart, our friend Hunter Richkind, he played saxophone at the ending of that song, kind of thing, and you can hear it very faintly, but it is a really cool addition to that song, actually.
Was that like a conscious, like, I want to have something that?
Yeah, because Hunter Richkind is just he's a musical genius, to be honest, and like we invited him over. He's really good at flute and saxophone and just music in general, and he contributed that to the song, and it sounded so sick. It made it more grand than it like was originally, kind of thing. And yeah, hearing that song, I almost cried hearing like at the listening party when that song played. Yeah, because it is just like it's also one of the first songs I wrote for the album, kind of thing. That Fall Apart. Fall Apart was one of the first songs I wrote for the album, about like kind of like a friendship dying out, like a really important one that was like dying out to me, and it kind of hurt, but that was just back then, like in the time. It's fine now, like but it was cool. It was like it's important. It's important. And it's also one of the first like demos that me, Jesse, and Noah did for the album as well, kind of thing. Yeah.
So you said that's the last song too?
That's the last song on the album too.
So the first song that was made, or one of the first songs, was the outro. Was the last song?
I feel like that's kind of like how, like, most of my albums kind of work too.
Really?
Yeah, I usually start from the end and then work my way up to how do we get here.
Yeah.
Kind of
That's
thing.
interesting. I'm kind of similar in that way. I'm always like, I'll have several songs, and then I'm like, okay, I see a little storyline here. I'm always like, what's the climax and what's the resolution of this? And then, like you said, how do we get to that point? That's interesting. That's cool that you also work in a similar way.
Yeah. It's all about the journey, how we got there, right? And that's what I want to find out.
Yeah.
Is the album a journey? Like, do you recommend listening it from?
No,
start
yeah,
to
I
finish?
recommend listening it from top to bottom. It's definitely like it's definitely a journey of like emotions, and I kind of like, we start off like kind of dark a little bit, and then at the end of Fall Apart is kind of like a more of like a, like, we realize that we're better, just like we're just better at the end of it, I guess. I don't know how to explain it.
You made it through.
I made it through.
Yeah.
I survived.
The journey, yeah. Now you've leveled up.
We need a round of applause or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you just got that. You got to play with it, bro.
Yeah, I know. I was in my head like, what's the right time to do this? I didn't want to like put that in the middle of you talking.
I'm like talking like really like deep stuff, and you're like, dude, that's crazy.
Well, I had something in case there was like something bad happened. You get the. little C minor or C diminished chord right there.
Yeah, that's cool.
How about you, Steven? I would like. Obviously, you were also a big part of this album. Like, what was that like for you? Especially, I'm curious, like, because with the lyrics and stuff, like you said, the lyrical content is personal. Like, what is that like? Being like, okay, I played this, or I'm in the studio, and my friend is like pouring their heart out to this thing. What is that like?
Honestly, like it's like I said, I know I keep going back to this. It's like that yin and yang. Like any guitar stuff I write, for some reason has like a melancholic like tone to it always. Even if I'm not, I can be happy just doing. The best thing could just happen to me. And you give me a guitar and tell me to jam on something, it'll come out like kind of, I don't even know, like emotional and like honestly, like I think that's I mean I don't know. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that and then how the way you write definitely helped you out.
It definitely evokes like a certain like. Sometimes I like to hear the music first, and then I write what the music is saying. Yeah, kind of thing like that. And that's usually what happens when we like work on stuff together. Like he plays something crazy, and I'm like, okay, I think I know what I want to say on top of this. I know what it's making me feel, and I know there's like a certain it's invoking a certain like something that's stuck in my throat to come out, kind of thing,
Yeah. But yeah, like I mean, I've never really been good at writing lyrics or any of that, and so like I said, I've just been jamming by myself. And when I heard how he would write his music and stuff, I was like, I think he's really good at what he does. So that's why, especially the journey of this album, like going from just going by myself to doing a whole studio with a bunch of other musicians, and then now, putting my 2 cents in and then seeing what they add just makes it a huge, like, nice picture. It's kind of crazy, like, like, I know what you mean about how you say bottom to top, because we definitely really did, I don't even know how to explain it, but I know what you mean by, like, the journey in between, because it's very emotional. Like, from a lot of those songs, the titles, the way the guitars and the piano sound, and then the stuff you say, honestly, on it, it definitely hits you, like, right in the heart, I would say, and right at the end, that grand piano and everything, like, definitely, like, sews it and solidifies it all together.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, that piano solo Fall Apart, Noah played that, and oh my god, I remember hearing it for the first time. It was crazy. it was definitely like I heard the finality of it, kind of thing.
Wow, I think that deserves a shout out to Noah, shout out to the whole team, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Everyone who's here and not here. Well,
for real.
Just 2 here, but
yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, like going back to like what you were saying about like how like it felt for them watching. I remember like I recorded "Call You in the Dark" with Noah. He usually like engineers a lot of my vocals. We couldn't get like some takes right of it because it just wasn't feeling like the space in which I wrote that song. And he's like, so how did you wrote it? I was like, I was a little drunk in my room. Like the lights were off. And he's like, okay, cool. Let's go get a bottle of wine, get drunk a little bit, and then we'll turn the lights off. And then I'll just like disappear and you just sing the song. And then that's like how we got like probably the best take on that album for that song.
That's cool, man. That sounds like when I be listening to like these major artists talking, I'm like, yeah, the artists, we had to get them into the right setting. That's beautiful. That's cool. You got to do that and experience that, and that's really cool that Noah, like, you said it was Noah, right? That suggested that. Like, that's like a proper producer, like not just make the beat, but like how do we create this environment, get the best out of you, out of each of you, That's cool though, man.
It's like some Hotel California vibes, like
oh yeah,
they locked themselves in the room to make the song for a couple of days. On some vibes, but I like the wine. Is the wine specific like
a specific wine?
Is it like specifically wine rather than beer, liquor? Does that bring out different types of emotions or lyrics?
Definitely, most definitely.
You know what's so funny about that? Like talking about this, like it definitely goes from like the vibe of how we first started. Like Topos literally was named after because we were just drinking Topo Chicos in the studio. We're like, what should we call this song? We just stared at the bottle. We're like, Topos. And then now, like I said, how you said bringing up like the wine thing, it's kind of like, Topos and all that. It's like, not that it's like a silly drink, but it's a seltzer. It's just, then you drink some wine. It's like, it does get you. I feel like more sophisticated,
emotionally,
a sommelier kind of thing. But yeah.
Yeah. Crying in cursive. I like that. That's crazy.
That's funny, man. I have a song called Cranberry Dreams, and it's the same thing. When I made that song, I had a beatbox, and the flavor of it was Cranberry Dreams, and
They have that.
Yeah, that's what I named like the little demo project, and it just stuck. I was like, yeah, it's been too long now, but that's crazy, man. So like, were you dang, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say.
Don't worry.
Resort to my little things here. Okay.
The notes.
What were some of like the best or worst like sessions you had with this album? Like, what were some of the favorite studio sessions or memorable ones in general?
I liked when we were like rehearsing them a lot because like we were all together like figuring it out kind of thing, and we were just bouncing like ideas back and forth about what should happen here at this like bridge, or like maybe there's like a little riff that happens like in like for 2 bars of this hook and stuff like that. That's fun because that's like the creative, that's like everyone's just like figuring it out when we're putting all the pieces together before we actually go into fully recording the project, because we didn't record everything all together. We had to like we couldn't fit everyone together schedule wise, so we just had to fit like Steven will come in for like 2 days and record like I don't know, like 3 songs for like 2 days, and then Noah will like do a bass track for like a day or 2, and Jesse did all the drums on the project, and that took a while because that's physically demanding, playing drums for that amount of time, so that took a lot longer. But I think the fun was like really just like creating these songs together, like in a room, rehearsing them and figuring it out before we actually go and press the red button to record it. Yeah. The worst was when we were not recording.
Yeah. What about you, Steven? What was your perspective?
Definitely, I think one of my favorite parts is like, I think when we wrote, was it Get Lost or something? I think it was Get Lost.
Oh yeah, Get Lost was cool.
Like I said, I was just doodling on like the beginning part, and then I showed him a pretty like stripped down version of that, and then Noah, like that genius, man, that guy, he literally was like, you should do these hits here, and you should do this here, and it literally made it into like just seeing like I said, that everyone's ideas go together, and then seeing from what I thought, oh, this is good, to oh my god, like this is what it could become. Like it's pretty crazy. Like I said, I think that's my favorite part of the recording was that song specifically.
Yeah, but that one was cool.
I think the worst part is like you got a lot of time with people in one room like that. Months, years. It took 3 years for that album almost, and we had a little ups and downs. But like I said, all of that feeds into the energy of the songs and everything.
And can I ask, what do you mean by like being stuck with somebody for so long in a room? Like I was gonna ask this one question earlier, and maybe like is along the same lines, I assume, or maybe you could correct me. But when you're working for long periods of times, I feel like sometimes the creativity and the ego can kind of like get like the ego is like a big thing, especially like
clash and stuff.
Yeah, you're like, oh no, I think this is better, and it's like, no, but I think this is better. I don't know if that's the type of issues you're.
I mean, yeah, it was definitely. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like
moments like that.
Yeah. Like I said, Jesse is a very competent musician. Noah is a very competent musician. Dan's a very competent musician. I mean, I feel like I am. Darian is. So yeah, it is. Sometimes we are like, hey, this and that. But at the end of the day, when we reach that like end goal, it's like all that infighting and all that love and all that thing, created like this image, what it is. And I feel like that's why a lot of people are receiving it good. Like even the names of like the titles of the tracks and stuff, it's all a part of that, and like, and I know I said like stuck in a room, but yeah, I mean, we were in there for a minute, we were bickering like we were like married couples, you know what I mean? Like,
and what band doesn't really do that?
Yeah, honestly.
Especially working on a project like this, like important to us, not just to like Daryl Salad and me, like to like everyone that was a part of it, kind of thing. It's also just a whole different experiment and experience from anything else that was like I've ever done, or like everyone else has ever done, really, kind of thing. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Dang, man, that's beautiful, man. Like I said,
yeah,
and it's cool too that you're doing it like with your high school homies, like people you've known.
It is really cool, to be honest. Years. It is. Yeah, it's really fun because we definitely have like like similar tastes in what we want to make and what we want to hear. So like they really blend together really well, and it also helps that like they're everyone is talented musicians, talented producers, talented engineers, talented sound designers, kind of thing. Like if that really helps like the whole project. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. I remember one time I had visited the haunted house. I was working with Noah, and I remember he was like mixing a song for me, and I was like, "Can you put a little eighth note delay right here?" And he was like, "Look at this guy, like eighth note delay. If people come here, can you make a little more vibey for me?" You know, so like he said, having competent musicians or people who you understand each other, or people that know what they're doing, really, that makes a huge difference, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Definitely.
because my music like terminology is very limited, but like whenever I'm able to describe something, they definitely understand what I'm trying to invoke, kind of thing, and that's cool. Like working with people that like you're explaining what you want to hear and they hear it as well, kind of thing, and they're like, okay, we got it. Like
the synergy,
yeah, the synergy was
that's
definitely there.
Man. That's beautiful, because that's not always easy to find. Like sometimes maybe you can have two talented people or people who want to work together, but like you said, they say something and then this person interprets it a different way, and it's just not clicky. So that's cool that you guys have that. Do you feel like because you guys have known each other so long that you guys have just built that rapport together?
I think so.
1,000,000%. I feel like just knowing like each other when we were like kids to now, definitely we have more nuance to each other, I guess.
Yeah, that's. I was gonna say too. I was gonna ask.
I was gonna ask. What are your favorite songs off the album? Like each of yours.
Mine, it's definitely like it's my favorite session, and my favorite song is "Get Lost." Like I listen to a lot of like post punk kind of stuff, Beach Fossils kind of stuff, and that song specifically, I just love the reverb on it. I love the way it sounds, the lyrics, the way the melody of the singing goes, everything. That's probably my favorite song. Especially at the end, there's like a ring of like reverb at the end. Oh
yeah, that's cool.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like Heartbound a lot because I wrote that song about like someone really important in my life, and like that's really special to me. And also like I remember hearing that when we were working on that demo originally, that's the one demo that really stuck with me. Like and then it was cool hearing it like we fleshed it out into something bigger than it originally was, because before we started recording this album, I was gonna record over like the original like production session of Heartbound and just put it out, but then we're like, no, we gotta like polish it. If this is gonna be a part of the album, we're gonna make it part of the album, kind of thing. And I'm glad we did. Glad we did.
Can we maybe listen to those two tracks?
Yeah.
Real
Let's
quick
listen
and
to
come
it.
back.
How do we?
Yeah. Well, you want to ask him a question? What?
Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say, in that vein, because it is Daryl Salad, like it's your face, your name that's attached when it comes out. Like, are there times where you have to be like, no, I don't like this. Like, I want it like this way. I don't care. Everyone else likes it this.
Yeah, I there's definitely moments where I had to like put my heel and my foot down for certain things, but other than that, like it wasn't really a lot of that, because we were all like on the same page of how we wanted it to sound, But I guess like most of like the foot putting down between like all of us was like maybe just like little things, like maybe certain EQs or like reverbs or like how a sound design of a guitar is, but like overall like executive like stuff, like I never really had to do that. Yeah.
Everyone's
pretty on board, understanding.
Yeah, they're definitely understanding.
Yeah, kind of thing. Pretty on board.
You say,
yeah.
How dare you, Daryl?
Yeah. Dude, imagine telling me like, why are you singing about that, bro? like, get happy.
What do you mean? Dang,
you got sad all the time, man.
Get happy,
I had
bro.
someone tell me that one time, actually.
What?
I had someone be like, an old friend. This dude was like, and I think his intentions were pure, but he was like, yo, I feel like if you just made like happy songs, I feel like you could really do something.
It's like, so good.
It's that thing when like you tell your parents like you're depressed and they're like, don't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, ponte las pilas.
Dude, I remember when I was younger and like some of the songs I'd write were even more like just crazy out there, and I'd be playing in my room loud, and my mom's like texting me like, Mijo, like, why are you saying this? I'm like, it's a song, Mom. It's a song. It's how I get it out. But Anyways,
It's
you
for
have
the
it
art.
loaded up?
Yeah, I got it right
Okay,
here.
let's listen to
That's
some of the
crazy.
album Odd Star by Daryl Salad. I'm here. We're here in the studio with Daryl and Steven. I got Daniel Molina to the side
Yes,
of me.
sir.
Which song are we going to play first?
We're gonna do Get Lost, and then we'll do Heartbound. We'll do their favorite songs back to back, and then talk about it. How do
All
you
right. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll listen to them. We'll come back, and then I want to get through this little quick fire round at the end. So
All right, bet.
Let's get.
you're tuned into The World According to Alex Infinity. This is Daryl Salad. All right, yo. That was Heartbound, and what's the first one again?
Get Lost.
Get Lost. My bad.
Yeah.
By Daryl Salad off of the
Nauseous.
off the new album, off of Odd Star.
Odd
What
Star.
do you guys have to say about that one? Those two songs. So which one? Who said which one was their favorite?
Steven
Get
said Get Lost.
Lost was
Get
mine,
Lost.
And I
for
said
sure.
Heartbound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Heartbound is cool. I really like Heartbound. I just like, I don't know, dude. I just like the song in general. I like all these songs.
Well, that was the
I like all these songs.
that was the second single or first single?
That was the first single.
That was
Nauseous
the
was the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nauseous is cool. We can't play it here though, but
Yeah, you guys can listen. Well, you guys can check it out.
I say a couple bad words in it. Sorry,
Yeah.
It happens.
my
It's
bad.
expressive.
My bad.
How did you come up? What's the name? What's Odd Star like?
Odd Star is like, it's kind of like the idea. I myself feel like I am a rock star, you know, and a rock star kind of thing. But I've always felt within like my peers and everything else like that I never really quite fit in with what everyone else was doing, or just like how I felt around them. Which, you know, it's some people, you tend to do that sometimes, with like, you know, view yourself against like everything else that's going on around. And I always felt like kind of like the odd one in like all those situations and everything like that. And it was one night with Jesse, like I was explaining it to him. He's like, so you don't feel like a rock star, you're like more of an odd star then. and then we looked at each other and I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God, that's it.
I got an album title.
I got an album title, cause album titles for me are always like the last thing that come in like within like the music creation process. Yeah, except Suburbia. Suburbia had that like from the beginning kind of thing. I because that's more of like an actual like, that album is more like an actual like top to bottom like
Concept?
script story,
Gotcha.
scripted story. Technically, so like that idea of Suburbia was always there for that album, kind of thing, which you should listen to as well. That album's out and it's really good. I really like it.
You heard the man.
Suburbia.
All right. Well, we're coming to the last few minutes of our show. Before we get into the last little quick fire questions, you guys have anything you want to say to the world, or any last things you want to put out there, or whatever?
Don't stop creating. Like, nothing's impossible. Any idea is achievable, and it's never. You can never really do it all by yourself. Like, sometimes you just need people around you that can really lift you up and push you and your goals and your ideas in a way that hits literally the sky and the stars. You know, you're never alone, and just be who you really want to be. You know, don't let anyone tell you. Don't let anyone tell you you're odd, because even if you are, that's fine. It's cool.
Odd star.
You're still an odd star no matter what.
Yeah.
The odd star never dies, to be honest. And go listen to the album. Go listen to Odd Star. To be honest, let me know what you think. Like, hit me up at Daryl Salad on Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. Once you hear the album, let me know what you think. I would love to hear people's thoughts and opinions about it, because it's not just my album. It's like everyone's album. We're all listening to it and experiencing something together.
We're all odd stars, huh?
We're all odd stars at the end of the night.
Steven, any words for the people?
You can never do too much. That's pretty much it. I feel like sometimes I'm like, you know, I have my plate full, but then I'm like, you know, it's life, you know, it's always good to keep doing stuff, always keeping yourself busy. Hell, even if it's not like too crazy, you know, it's always cool to do something, you know.
It's good to have something to do.
Yeah,
There's
literally.
nothing to do.
It's good to be a busy bee.
Yeah.
Busy bee.
You guys ready for some quick fire questions real quick to end the show off?
I think so.
All right.
I
So
think.
I'm just gonna run through these. Just first thing that comes to mind. If you want to change your mind later, so be it. You know, it doesn't matter.
And to change my mind later.
We'll call us back up. We'll
Yeah.
come back on
Wait.
live at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't like my
Yeah,
answer.
I know you guys aren't live right now, but like I had to change it. I had an epiphany.
Right. Okay, so we go. You either go. Whoever wants to start first, we go both of you. You could be part of this too, Danny. If you want to do
Okay,
it.
let's run it.
All right, I'm just gonna run through.
We're
them.
all a part of it.
All right, first question. Just quick answers. You know.
Oh.
Favorite song you've ever made or been a part of? Steven.
Get lost.
All right.
Oh, we played at Heartbound.
Okay.
Have Mercy.
Okay. Daniel's also a musician, by the way. All right. Your favorite song of 2025 so far?
Oh my god.
That's a really good one.
Dude, I'm just gonna say Heartbound.
Okay,
Nah,
well,
I'll probably say So Be It by Clips, to be honest.
Okay.
That song's crazy.
Look at him over here. You guys can't see it at home.
No,
but
he's
got the
doing
thinking.
the thinker statue.
Exactly,
You know,
yeah.
he's doing that.
That's a loaded question right there, man. 2025. Espresso. Is that 2025?
That came out last year.
Oh, well,
You know what?
I can't think of anything on
Okay, that's
2025.
fine,
I'm
that's
blanking.
fine.
Just say like House Tour.
Okay.
Sabrina
Danny, you got a
Carpenter.
favorite song of the year? This year's?
You know, I think
Well,
for
he's-
song that came out this year, I'm gonna go with Young Love by Alex Infinity right here. I
Hell
played
yeah.
that song. a
Hell
lot.
yeah.
Thank you.
Love that song.
All right. A song that reminds you of your childhood. Daryl.
Oh my god. Maybe like a song from The Fray.
Ooh.
Like
I found you.
no,
I found you.
like over my head, Cable Car. That song reminds me of childhood sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Steven?
A song that reminds me of my childhood definitely would be like El Cariño Que Perdí by is it Los Terricolas or is it I don't know, I think Los Reddies or something, but like that song my parents always be blasting that stuff even to this day, so anytime they blast it, I'm like, I remember when I was a jit.
Beautiful.
Daniel?
I like Sister Golden Hair by America. That one takes me back to the road trips.
I'm not sure. All right.
I want to know yours, Alex.
Yeah, what's yours?
What was the question? A song
You asked it.
reminds me of my childhood? Damn, there's so many, dude. I'd say Under the Bridge, Red Hot Chili Peppers,
Yeah.
Hey Ya, Outkast.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. I have like playlists all dedicated to that.
Sexy
Popping
songs.
bottles
Sexy
in
songs.
the ice.
All right. The first concert you ever attended?
The From Bottoms 2016.
Wow.
Technically it's the Wiggles.
What? Wait, I wish you had more time to expand on that.
Yeah, that's
This is
new
quick fire
lore.
round.
When I was younger, I went to go see the Wiggles. That's.
That's
I mean, there's
lit.
nothing really much to explain about it. I went to go see the
you were
Wiggles.
like on the Wiggles, like the show.
No, that'd be crazy,
Oh,
though.
no,
that'd be
That'd be
I was
so
is this
sick.
like something we didn't know. Daryl Salad
But, like-
on the Wiggles.
But like a concert that's
Sorry,
like
that-
spend my own money to like go see, Eminem.
Really?
Yeah.
What year?
2014. It was the Eminem and Rihanna tour.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, the Monster tour.
I'm gonna start a rumor that Daryl Salad was on the Wiggles.
Yeah,
You heard it
there
here
you go.
first.
And you know
Daryl
what?
Salad on the Wiggles.
That's not a bad rumor
Was
to
the child
have.
on the Wiggles. All right.
That was not.
Is EDM music like considered
It's a
concerts?
concert. It's a
Yeah,
concert.
Okay.
of course.
No, it's not.
Dead Mouse and Cascade.
Wow,
that's
legendary.
cool.
That's
Late
legendary.
Bloomer 2022.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
tough.
I guess I'll answer them too. My
Yeah,
first
yeah,
one
yeah.
was
What's
it
your
was a
first one?
Beatles cover band dude at the OC Fair.
That's pretty
Ooh.
cool.
When I was like
That's hard.
10 or something. My dad took me. All right.
Saw Los Beatles.
It might be the same answer, but the best concert you've ever attended.
The best concert I've ever attended,
Mm.
probably Desert Days 2017 when Tame Impala was playing during this like desert storm. It was honestly kind of crazy.
Wow.
Literally, the vibes were immaculate. It's lightning, pouring. He was playing Sunset Syndrome or whatever it's called, and so good,
Ooh.
so good.
I'm gonna say Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale tour.
Wow. You know
Yeah,
that.
I was front row, the rail.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You got Baby Keem on there?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, it was so fun. I blacked out during that.
Oh my
not like blackout like I'm drinking, but like mentally I'm like what's happening? I'm like, oh my god, this isn't real.
Oh, I get you.
Man, everyone's
You're
gonna
lost
think
in the moment.
everyone's gonna think I'm blackout
No.
everything. I'm blacked out here, bro. Nah, I'm just kidding.
That's pretty funny. That got me.
Best concert, Daniel?
Ooh, best concert. I'd say, man, I can't say the same one. I can't stand bad.
You can say the same one.
We'll go with Hard Summer. Hard Summer 2024.
Ooh.
Just Oliver Tree. Just random.
I'm sure
He played that one song Miss You like 10 times, and I didn't even know he played it 10 times. But I was like, I love this song, and I was dancing like the whole time.
Like, was it always this long?
I was like, I love Oliver Tree.
It's like an extended version. Okay, we got a few more to get through, so let's keep them quick. All
okay.
right. If you could, I was gonna say 3, but if you could only listen to one album, let's just say for the next year, 'cause instead of the rest of your life, it's just one album for the next year.
Oh my
god! You
God.
can't say your own because I know you'd say your own, and I know I would say my own.
I've listened to it for 2 years already.
Okay.
Hyperview by Title Fight.
Dude, I had one of the. Aim and Ignite by Fun.
Okay. Yeah.
Menace to Midnight by Linkin Park.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I love that. Dang,
What about
I'm
you?
listening to right now, it'd probably be.
It wasn't Heartbreak.
It'd probably be Odd Star by Daryl Salad.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
Never heard of that.
Never heard of that one?
No.
Dang, I gotta
Good
put you on,
choice.
man.
Yeah,
I gotta
but
put you on. That's a
Yeah.
favorite movie or TV show all time.
Both.
no,
Mine would definitely movie Halloween 1970 or whatever it came out.
Ooh.
And then TV show probably. Oh, that's a tough one. Either Breaking Bad or. No, yeah, maybe Breaking Bad. Yeah.
Spider-Man 2. And-
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. And my favorite TV show would probably be like Community.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love Community.
I like Community a lot.
Midnight Express for movies, and then for TV show, ooh, I'm so bad. Narcos.
That's a
Narcos, yeah. The
Hit that
Colombian
button.
one.
Hit that button.
Uh,
Hit that button. Yeah. Let's go.
all right. A favorite movie I think is probably it's gotta be Nacho Libre, dude.
Yo,
That's my favorite.
All right, hit that button again.
Love Nacho.
And then for me, TV show would probably be The Last Airbender. Avatar.
Oh my,
Ooh.
yeah, that's up there,
Ooh,
man.
that's crazy.
Some
All right.
heavy hitters.
House shows or a proper venue?
House shows sometimes.
I used to be definitely when I was younger house shows, which they're still the vibe. I'm not
Yeah.
saying they're not. I'm not trying to knock them down, but proper venues when they have a good sound person in there and then you just feel the bassing and chest and everything. It's
They
just
both have their like
it's not-
their good like values of them.
Yeah.
They both, but definitely would be like an actual venue.
yeah.
Kind of thing.
There's
I
that
would love
line
that.
on Minutes to Midnight on I forget the name of the song. Bring it-
Bleed it out.
Yeah. What does it say?
Here it goes for the 100th time, hanging
Yeah,
nations
he-
in every
this
line, throwing up. Oh, not a much.
Something about dirt.
Bring
Filthy
back the
minds,
Dirt
no
Family.
excuse.
Oh,
Hidden
bring
attention,
bring
hate
back
this
the
news.
dirt dance floor again. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Bring back the dirt dance floor again.
Okay,
Say prayers,
yeah.
dump it out.
That
That's
makes me think of
crazy.
that.
I bleed it out.
And we didn't copyright him. I'm just kidding. We have the license. You can sing it.
Yeah, we can say whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can say whatever. we
All
want.
right. You have an answer? You have a.
What was the question?
It was house shows or proper venue.
I like. I'd say house shows.
Mm.
They're nice, you know.
Yeah.
It feels nice to appreciate the art in that type of way, you know,
Yeah,
more intimately.
Yeah. I think for me, it'd probably be house shows because I definitely did more. And I think the ones that I had done at proper venues, I feel like weren't the best experiences. But I think if it were like that, it probably would be. But
Yeah.
I love just in someone's dirt dance floor, dude, in someone's house. Like, their mom is like in the house right there making whatever. Okay.
Drinking wine, watching the show.
Yeah, literally. Okay, if you could be anything that wasn't a musician, anything, what would you be?
Oh my god.
Anything that wasn't a musician.
I'd be a director, film director.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Yeah, film director, editor, kind of thing.
Cool.
Yeah, I would want to do that. I love it.
If I can be anything other than a musician,
Anything. You be anything.
anything.
be
I guess this is the first thing that comes to mind. I'd play for FC Barcelona. Yeah, that's what
No! Hey!
We got the biggest rap fan right
That
here.
was crazy. Oh my
It is
god.
what it is, man.
Hold on, I'm gonna skip you real quick, because for me, it'd be playing for Real Madrid. Wait! Whoa!
This is
See you on the
this is
pitch, man.
Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo in another level here.
Whoa! We'll have to see you outside after this.
Hey, let's go.
Taking a lap 5.
Let's go.
No, okay, fair enough. Hey, you know what? I respect it, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and you have one?
It's so sick.
Hold up. Before I answer, just want to remind everybody you're listening to The World According to Alex Affinity on KROJ 101.5 FM, Radio Olin, streaming out of Panorama City, California, from our studio here at San Fernando City, California. We're here with Alex Affinity, Daryl Salad, and Steven, and myself, Daniel. What was the question?
If you could be anything,
Yes.
not a musician, or
Anything.
or the other job that you have.
Anything in the world.
Yeah. You know, I'd want like I want to do like a really hard job, like laying concrete or like train tracks. You know those guys that just like train tracks.
Oh, that'd be
Out
so
there all
sick.
day. Or roofing. I would love to be a roofer. If I would have started when I was 18, I'm like, dude, like, I would be so good at that, you know? Like, if I would have had a couple years on it. You're out there singing with somebody's uncle and cousin.
You know, people be saying, I don't dream of labor. This guy dreams of labor, man. That's crazy.
Hey,
it.
that's
No,
respectable,
can I-
though. That's respectable.
Yeah.
You said something earlier that made me reflect. I was going to post something on my notes on Instagram that said I want it so bad that I would cry for it because I was feeling so emotional about all the stuff I work for. I was like, I would cry for what I work for. Like I want it that bad. Like when I think about it, like accomplishing it, I want it that bad. I'll cry for it.
Yeah,
It made me think about that. When you said something.
That's beautiful.
My bad.
Thank you. That's funny, dude. All right, let's just run through real quick. Cats or dogs? Both.
Dog.
Cats.
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 Get what?
Cats. You're the only dog person.
I am. I have.
You're the odd
dogs.
star.
I have.
All
dogs.
right. Studio session or performing live?
Performing
Yeah,
live.
performing live, for sure.
1,000,000%.
Studio session.
It's kind of tough. Actually. I
Performing
think performing.
live.
If it's a good show, yes. If
Yeah.
it's a good session. All right. Dream collab.
Dream
collab.
collab.
I know. Definitely Kendrick is up there for sure all the time. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a loaded question.
That's
Quick
also
fire.
a good
It's quick
question.
fire. Anything quick.
Charlie
Okay.
XCX.
Oh,
You can change your mind later. Charlie, really?
and Childish Gambino.
Okay.
Childish Gambino.
Kendrick and
There's this guy named John Dwyer from the OCs. They're like a psych rock man. That guy is
Okay.
he's like the godfather, like, you know, of all that stuff. So that'd be pretty cool.
okay.
Nice.
I think for me currently it'd be Aries.
Aries. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then okay, two more. What's the last song that made you cry? You kind of said it a little bit, but maybe that's not the last one. Last song that made you cry.
Oh my god.
Steven.
Desire Machine by, I forgot the name of the man, but it's called Desire Machine. Blue Smiley or no, something like that. Smile Machine, actually. There we
Smile
go.
Machine.
There we go.
I don't remember. I think it was a Silk Sonic song.
Which one?
Dude, I forgot. But there's like definitely like a note that hit in the song that like I started tearing up. No, it was not Leave the Door Open. It was like one of the sadder ones. It was
Okay.
yeah. It just hit me in the brain a little too hard, and then it made me tear up.
The one that always gets me is they put September by Earth, Wind, and Fire, the lyrics, over the kids' MGMT beat.
Oh,
And it's
That's
so
cool.
heart-wrenching. Like, I'm
That's
like,
sick.
oh, man. Like, whenever I listen to that, like, it fits really well. Like, I don't know. I get sad, like, when stuff slows down and it's just a lyric. Like, you know, September. Like, I'm like, damn. Like, don't even talk about it. What about you, Alex? What makes you cry? When will you cry?
Probably my own song, dude, from like 2017. Just, not even because it made me sad, just like makes me sad that I made this, man. That's so bad.
Was that the
Oh.
one? Was that
No, I'm just
was that
kidding.
the one where your mom was knocking on the door and was like, "Why are you singing
Yeah,
about
she,
this,
she
bro?"
wasn't even like, "Why are you singing about it?" She's like, "Turn that off, fam." Like, I don't want to hear that. No.
We're a happy
you
household.
have a really sad song, or like
I have a lot of really sad
not really sad, but it made me feel good, but it made me cry too. It's A Dream Worth Dying For.
Hell yeah.
That song is heart wrenching.
Okay, that's cool. Thank you. I mean, that's cool. I appreciate that. And in all seriousness, though, I think the last one that off the top that I really remember crying was Avicii.
Ooh.
That one.
The one
Yeah.
with Aloe Black. What is it called?
Oh. I don't know.
Yeah, I forget what it's called.
I would ask Tomas. Tomas loves Avicii.
Really? It's because like it was like one of those moments. It's not like I listened to that a lot, but I found it. I think it was like an anniversary of when he had passed, and I saw the Google thing. And I pressed it, and I was like, Dang, it transported me to a little time, like 13. Dude.
Mac Miller will get me.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you know,
Mac
if you,
Miller
yeah,
would get me
Mac
too.
Miller, just thinking about him, like, damn,
No,
you were young, bro.
That's actually one of the last songs where I really bawled my eyes out. It was "Everybody" by Mac Miller on the last album that came out, on Circles. On Circles. I remember like hearing that for the first time. I took off my glasses and just like ugly cried.
That's a
Kinda
good feeling,
thing.
man.
Kind of thing, because I mean the song is about like everybody's like everybody wants to live but they're all gonna die,
Yeah.
kind of thing. And and it was pretty recent too.
All right. I think another honorable mention for me, that was a Geese song, like one of the new album. I don't know how to say it, like Epay de Cook. I can't even say it on there, but, you know what I'm talking about? I feel like that one's, I not really cried, but like almost there. All right, last question of the night. What's one thing you want the world to know about you?
Whoa.
One thing
You
I
go
want.
first.
One thing I want the world to know about me. Wow, these questions.
They're supposed to be rapid fire.
That I'm all right. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I think back when I was younger,
There you go.
definitely would crash out when I was younger. But now, you know, I'm chilling.
Hey, another one of that.
That's right.
Growth.
I think one thing about me is I can go pretty crazy on a yo-yo.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow, hidden talent, huh?
Yeah.
Secret talent.
Type.
That's a music video right there.
A music video? Whoa, that'd be so sick.
With the yo-yo.
Whoa.
You get some pros, low key, to come.
Yeah, literally. Like choreographed yo-yos. Ooh.
With a star on it. Oh,
Yo.
Ooh, custom yo-yo.
An odd star.
Ah.
Maybe that's the merch. That's the new merch item.
That's
Yo-yos.
true. I am wearing the merch right
Yeah, you
now.
got
yeah, it's hard.
Show the people who are watching later on YouTube. You can see it.
I'm an artist.
now.
Is that available?
It is
Who do you wanna
available.
get?
It is available on darylsalad.myshopify.com, and you can buy it. It's gonna be limited time, and once I run out, I'm not making it ever again. We're moving on.
Dead stock.
Dead stock.
Yep.
All right.
And you can't live in the past forever.
I can try. Daniel?
I'm always probably thinking about what I did wrong or what I'm thinking of. Like that's what's probably going on in my mind if I'm quiet or if like I'm not talking. It's I'm like, what did I do to piss this person off?
Yeah.
Or, like I always think I went wrong in my mind because of like the way I grew up. So I just say I'm pretty nice, you know. If I'm probably somewhere else, if I look like I'm somewhere else, I probably am. But you know, I'm not like in a bad place.
Don't worry. We're all here and we're having a good time.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for sharing that, Daniel.
I appreciate it. What about you, Alex?
I think what I want people to know is that you just listened to The World According to Alex Infinity with me, Alex Infinity, and their incredible guests, Daryl Salad and Steven and Daniel Molina. Thank you all so much for tuning in, for listening at home. Thank you for being incredible guests, y'all.
Thank you for having us,
course.
man.
Just don't forget to stream Oddstar on all available streaming platforms, man.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
stream Oddstar.
Oddstar.
Odd Star.
What's it called again?
Oddstar.
Odd Star.
And where can I listen to?
Oddstar.
On Oddstar.
Oddstar.
Odd Star.
Oddstar.
All streaming platforms.
Oddstar.
Daryl Salad.
All right, y'all.
Odd Star.
Until next time, thank you again so much. This was The World According to Alex Infinity. My name is Alex Infinity. Daryl Salad.
Yes.
We love you.
Love you too.
Take care, y'all.
Bye.